Hey, it is Christine Ruiz of ChristineDeco.com. Hope everyone is having a good Wednesday. No, today is Tuesday. Lord, let me make sure I know what today is. I do not want to forget about Ava's after school thing she has going. Hey, Jay. Hey, cuz. Hold on one second. I'm not sure if Dane's show is a little too loud. So yes, I hope everyone is having a good Tuesday because today is not Wednesday, it's Tuesday. Tomorrow is going to be Wednesday. It's going to be some awesome things happening. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if Audra is here. And good afternoon from Chicago. Hey, Audra. Good afternoon, Jay, in Chicago from me in Queens, New York. So let me just make sure that I am sharing this. Okay, and I can actually see it on my page, so that's comforting. The other day, I don't know if if you're on here when I was saying it, but I literally couldn't even see myself going live on my page. So it was kind of weird. All right. And hi, nigga. So let's get to it. Hi, everyone. As you come on, Jay, Audra, I don't know what that was just posted in there. But hi, everyone. So today's exciting. Today's definitely exciting. Jessica, who I'm in, you guys know I'm into a lot of different things. So one of the affiliate programs I'm in, the online shopping club, I was in the magazine, so that was really cool. Jessica, a good friend of mine, posted it, so that was nice to see a little bit before I got on here. And thanks to everyone who showed love on that post. That's exciting. I've been really talking about my mentor, Diane, because she has something big that's going to be happening. I believe it actually officially starts in the new year, but she's going to start talking about it. And tomorrow night, Wednesday night at 9, she's doing a webinar. So I'm super excited about that. I have learned from her. I've done a few courses with her. She's my mentor because she actually truly does mentor me. But super excited just because I know what she's going to do next is going to be awesome. And there's an invitation for you guys to join me tomorrow, Wednesday. Feel free to click on the link and register. But getting into, you guys saw my post this morning. I posted something about not needing to be in competition. To get rich, this is what Wallace Watzel said, get rich by the creative method and not by the competitive one. That really stuck with me today. Hi, Mike. That stuck with me. And it struck me because sometimes I think when we compete, we're challenging, we're coming against, we tend to bump heads. And for those of you who know me personally, my daughter Ava is a Hamilton fan. She loves Hamilton. So there are times where we might listen to nothing but Hamilton soundtrack and the remix soundtrack all day, every day for weeks on end. So I've been heavily listening to Hamilton, right? The play by Lin-Manuel Miranda. Thanks, Jay. It is a great quote. And hi, Tammy. I've been very deeply and heavily listening to Hamilton. So quotes and a lot of things that are said are just constantly inspiring me. And there was a song towards the end, and it's with the character Aaron Burr. And he was saying he didn't realize the world was wide enough for Hamilton and him, right? Aaron Burr, for those of you who don't know, was the one who shot Hamilton and killed him in a duel. But he was saying after all was said and done, the world was wide enough. They could have coexisted, but they really spent most of their existence, most of their time while they were trying to frame and start this country and come up with, hi Nelsie, and come up with, the laws and the government and bank structure and all that. They spent so much of their time competing and colliding instead of, and what could have happened, would history have been much different had they collaborated, had they worked together, had they been just solely focused on I'm going to create and I'm not going to worry about what this next person is doing. What could have been differently? And so that combined with listening to reading, I read a lot, but reading Wallace Wattles' quote really made me think of just the idea of there is no competition. And you didn't see it. Actually, I don't know where the post is. I was going to post it. I posted the quote, and more so to say that a lot of us can have similarities. You can be a twin, triplet. There are people who look like you, who have similarities. But when it really comes down to it, you, me, we are all uniquely ourselves. We are all uniquely individuals. We all come with qualities, with talents, with curiosity, with charisma, with so many things that make us unique. And really the idea of, especially when you are in business, you're an entrepreneur, if you've created a product or a service, then it's easier to be unique. But especially for my network marketers out there, my people that are in MLMs and all these other things, when you guys are all selling the same thing or giving the same service, the difference that makes someone decide to join you or to shop with you or to go with you or to choose you is you. It's what you uniquely, hey Jasmine, it's what you uniquely bring to the table. It's your style of approach, your style of keeping communication with them, your style of following up. There has to be something, and 9 times a lot of you are doing it, don't even realize it, but realizing that there's something in you that is creating, that is attracting people to you. And so really, that's why today the idea is there is no competition. And I'm going to just give 3 things these are just my thoughts, but 3 things to help you to stop competing, stop constantly worrying about the next man and the other person and trying to, especially let's say 2 people have the same product. All you technically a lot of times can compete on price. And so do you both want to keep going and you try to be lower and lowest and lowest until you got the price so low that you're not really making a profit and nobody wins? Or do you either want to collaborate or be so focused on creating? Yeah, you might have the same product, but for instance, a lot of people use the same marketing platform I use. What's unique about me? When people sign up with me, I don't just sit there and, oh, you signed up, great, have a great day, figure it out yourself. I take the time and I tell everyone, schedule a time to meet with me, and we're going to do a screen share, we're going to do a video chat, we're going to talk a little bit, and I'm going to literally show you through the system so you can see while you're doing your trial, or if you aren't doing a trial and you just went ahead and bought it, so you can see how to make the system work for you. That is what I do. Other people can do the same thing, but still we have different personalities, right? So really how you can stop competing and start collaborating and start creating, right? So number 1 is, and like I said, a lot of times my things are simple. I don't necessarily think they're profound, but I still take the time to do them anyway and to say them and to share them, because oftentimes we're looking for the complex, and answers and the solutions are oftentimes simple. So number 1, write a list of things you're good at. And this might seem silly, but really write all the things you're good at. Are you good at sewing, drawing? Are you good at storytelling? Are you really good at telling jokes? Are you really good at gardening? Are you good at making Excel spreadsheets? Are all the things you're good at? Write those things down. Sorry, my nose is itching and it's short. You don't have to necessarily be modest about it, but just really write down all the things you're good at, all the things that you're good at doing, or things that you can create. Then number 2 is think about how you can monetize that, and write out the ideas. Even if it seems silly or stupid or someone's done it before, just write it down, because really the idea is to get this creativity. We all have it, but get it out and on paper. And there is truly, 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 there's a power in words, and there's a power in when you take pen to pad and you write stuff down. That's already the first step in materializing it. It takes it from purely a visualization, purely an idea, purely a thought, and thoughts have power, words have power, but it takes it out of your head and into reality the moment you write it down. The moment you speak it, the moment you write it down, it changes course. It starts to set in motion if it's something you want to create, right? So that's why I say write it down. So number 1, you were writing a list of all the things you're good at. Whether I'm really good at coloring. I know it sounds stupid, but coloring books are big, right? But I'm good at drawing. I'm good at coloring. I'm good at encouraging people. I'm good at researching things. I'm good at finding things online. Whatever those things are, write them down. And then number 2, how can you monetize it? Well, if I'm good at drawing and coloring, I get into that. Can I create a coloring book for adults? Can I create a coloring book for kids? Can I create a coloring book for stressed out professionals? Hey, Nicole and Jessica and Rashad and Eric. But, a lot of times we shortchange ourselves, and we might have an idea and we say, oh, that's lame, or if it was really good, somebody else would have created it, and then you don't act on it. And then 10 years later or 5 years later or the next year, somebody came out with your idea. Your idea, right? Is in your head, but guess what? We have similar things, but the difference is making it real. So, and I say that to say, even if you think an idea is silly or stupid, write it down anyway, because it could be the next thing that makes you rich or successful or well-known or whatever it is you're striving to be. And And if you need help with ideas for monetizing it, I don't know if Sheena's on here because that's one of my people, good friend and a client, but that's my thing. I like to come up with, when people have ideas, coming up with ways that they can make it into something, make it into a business or something, right? And this is all a part of diversifying your income. But you got number one, you got number two. Number three is then think about how you can collaborate with other entrepreneurs, other people, other friends, other business people in the industry. And then also think about affiliate marketing programs, affiliate opportunities, co-branding, co-sponsoring, co-promoting, but really try to take, that's right, okay, I see you feel, but and somebody apparently is mad. I don't know if that was an accident or not. Who's over here angry? Can I click on this and see who's mad? I don't know. Somebody's mad. I don't know why somebody's mad, but I'm really not sharing this to upset you guys. I'm hoping this is helpful. But really think about, when you have those ideas, can you set them in motion yourself? If you can't set them in motion yourself, do you need help? Are there other resources? And remember, resources are always people resources and thing resources, but can you work with someone else to get your idea off the ground? Sometimes to do that, you might have to give a bit of ownership or give a payment or, things like that. But really just get into the mode of more creating and less competing. And I think of it in a way that competition a lot of times sort of comes with aggression. I mean, competition can be healthy, but a lot of times it can be combative. You compete when you feel a sense of lack. And it doesn't always come from a good place. Versus creation and collaboration come from a place of love, come from a place of abundance. They come from a place that there is enough money, there's enough abundance existing for all of us. How can we tap into it? How can we get into that vein? How can we start acting and thinking abundantly so that we can receive abundance, right? That's really the importance of it. And that's really where it comes from, for me at least, is a lot of times shifting our perspective. I was talking, I hope she's cool with me saying this, but I was talking with, actually I know she is, with one of my clients the other day. And I noticed she kept saying, we were talking about, getting her business off the ground and we're doing the steps. And she kept saying, I have all these ideas. I'm struggling with, she kept saying, I'm struggling with. And I said, why not switch your wording and switch your perspective from I'm struggling with, which struggling is a tense word. It's a word of frustration and lack. Changing it to say, I'm trying to find clarification on. I'm trying to find clarity on. I'm trying to organize my thoughts. I'm trying to get some clarification on. Do you see the difference when you go from I'm struggling with versus I'm trying to find clarity on, because I have so many creative ideas. And that's what she was saying. She's like, I have all these ideas, but she was getting frustrated rather than saying, I have all these ideas and I just want to clarify so that I can start taking action. And, I always find correlation between relationships and work and business. But all that, another good analogy, and I'm going to end with this, is thank you, Jay, relationship. So when I was single, but I was feeling like I really want to be in a relationship, I really want a boyfriend, I really want a man, I really want to get married. I had this need. I felt like there was a lack in me. I lacked a partner. I lacked love. I lacked companionship, right? I felt like there was a lack. And I think in a lot of ways I was repelling, right? I was repelling because I needed it, right? I felt like, oh, I need this person, I want to share, right? Versus when I really started to switch my perspective, and there was a good point of time, an amount of time where I was literally dating myself. And I say that because I would go to dinner by myself and not go to dinner and be on my cell phone. I would go, and if I wanted to bring a book, that's fine. But I wasn't going to sit there. I wanted to be comfortable enough to go out in public by myself and enjoy myself. I went to the movies by myself. I went to a concert by myself. I went a lot of places by my damn self. And I always feel like this: if you don't like yourself and you can't be with your own self, how do you expect somebody else to want to spend time with you, right? And I know this is kind of way off topic, but all that to say, when I started dating myself and really liking myself and be like, I'm kind of the bomb. I can cook, I can cook some meals. I'm fly. I know I have my mom's sweater on, so I might not look fly right now, but I'm fly. Um, and I really switched that perspective and started feeling like this abundance. It switched from me being like, oh, I really want a man. I don't want to be alone, to I feel like I'm so fly right now. And I feel just like, I feel so full. I want someone to share this with. I almost feel like this is doing someone a disservice not to experience this with me, right? And that might seem cocky or weird, but that's honestly the shift in perspective. When that happened, I noticed the approaches and the quality of men who approached me, and all those things shifted. And then I met my husband, obviously, and that's been amazing. But just that shift, a lot of times our shift in perspective is a big key. It's a big part. So I'm gonna wrap this up, but essentially getting back to the whole idea of no competition, really switching our perspective from competition and this fight and this battle and this lack, and there's not enough customers out there, so I gotta compete to get that customer. There's billions of people on this earth, billions. And people are having sex and making babies every day. So more people are coming. I know people pass, but there's more people coming, right? So the thing is, I like the sweater. Thanks, Chelsea. Let's really shift from the idea of lack and competition to creation and abundance, and truly taking some time. Don't be scared of getting to know yourself. Take some time with yourself. Get yourself together, get your shit together, and realize all that you are and all that you bring to the table. Even in your perceived lack, you can still give. Even in your perceived lack, you still have knowledge or something that can help another person. And so much so that another person will be willing to pay you to do it, right? A lot of times people don't think that we shortchange ourselves, but you are comfortable with going to a job every day and doing that function. But when it comes to you doing it on your own, there's a fear. I had that fear. I've been in marketing literally since I graduated college and before then. But the idea of stepping out and doing my own business and having people pay me and not pay someone else, and then they cut me a paycheck or a portion of it, but people paying me directly, it scared me. I felt like, but do I know enough? But I did this for billion-dollar brands. Why can't I go and help not smaller, but help individual people, help people who are staying at home with their kids like me, but still want to make money? I doubted myself, and then I was like, nah, I can do this. So I really hope this helps someone. I know it went longer than I thought, but I hope this helps someone take those 3 steps. They seem very simple. They are simple, but so oftentimes we don't take the time to do it. If you need help, I put the thing, let's talk. My link is in there, and I'm happy to see how I can help you. And if I can't, maybe I know someone who can, because I can't help everybody. I know I can't, and I'm totally comfortable with saying that. But I know a lot of people, and so there's a very high likelihood or likely chance that if I can't help you, I know someone who can. But if nothing else, stop competing, start creating, and realize that you literally have so much uniqueness and talent in you. Someone can benefit from you, including yourself. So I hope this is helpful. I hope to see you guys tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. And have a great Tuesday. It's not Wednesday yet, it's Tuesday. And I will remember to pick up my child today. All right, bye.